Risk is never linear for me, right? Linear risk assumes linear confidence in setups, which is not the case, right? It's more of a dynamic allocation based on how much confidence I have in the setup that I've been given. Imagine you want to take this short, but you're basically fading all of this momentum. A speculative pump fade that's like a low time frame PO3 here. Maybe this is like a strong coin that also has a bullish narrative, but you think it's overextended, longs are gonna TP at the highs, the narrative is overblown. You have maybe a slightly more renegade take than the rest of the market, but maybe you don't have a huge amount of confidence in it. I might only risk 0.5% or 1% on a trade like that because I don't want to get blown out. Something like that might be much lower probability than my bread and butter setup like this. You're just longing a continuation uptrend. It's basically like a PO3. A setup like this would be extremely high probability. 3.5 or right? On a coin that I thought had, let's say, strong coin on high time frame, bullish narrative, market looking good. And it's ticking all the boxes for me. Am I still gonna risk 0.5% or 1% on a setup like this? No. I'm probably gonna risk more, depending on the nature of the account that I'm trading. 5%, 6%, or 7%. If I'm running something a little bit more degen or a little bit risk on, I might even risk 10%, 20%, right? There's no right or wrong answer to how much you're risking, especially if you get a setup that ticks all the boxes that is an A+ setup for you, right? The worst thing you can do in a situation like that is to be like, no, I treat all my setups equally. I'm only gonna risk 1% on this trade. Your risk shouldn't be linear, right? It should scale with how much confidence you have in the setup or how likely you think the setup is to play out. At least that's the way I do it. I know that maybe other traders might look at things differently.